Hello folks, good to be back. Today I'm here to talk about a car market that tried to survive by standing in solidarity with itself. An isolated market where those in charge imposed a 100% import tax just to keep their local industry alive. And guess what? It worked. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe for more car reviews from a different world. One of the latest countries to cut its import tax to zero is Australia. That move opened the gates to foreign brands, and sadly, it led to the collapse of the legendary Holden. However, Iran's story had a twist. Even with heavy import taxes, one group managed to infiltrate: the Chinese car makers. Their advantage was simple: price. Even with the tariffs, their cars stayed affordable enough to survive, and survive they did until they became part of Iran's automotive landscape. Brands like Chery, Dongfeng, Great Wall, Geely, and many more tried their luck here. Not all of them thrived, but they proved one thing: Iran was a market worth fighting for. Today I want to talk about Geely, a Chinese brand that now owns Volvo cars. Yes, you heard it right. Geely began as a tiny company in 1986 and transformed into a global giant. Geely entered Iran in 2012 with the Emgrand7, offered in both sedan and hatchback versions. They were one of the few companies that managed to change people's perception of Chinese cars thanks to their consistency and hard work. From the front, the Emgrand7 looks surprisingly confident for a car of its era. A white chrome grille with horizontal bars proudly carries the Geely badge in the center, while the large headlamps with black shadows stretch slightly toward the fenders, giving it a sharp, focused expression. The bumper is clean and solid with integrated fog lamps that show Geely's early effort to step into a more global design language. From the side, the design follows a classic three-box silhouette. A single shoulder line runs smoothly from the headlights to the taillights, adding a touch of continuity and calmness to the body. The slightly raised rear section gives it a confident stance, and the short front overhang hints at balance rather than aggression. At the rear, the Emgrand7 keeps things straightforward and solid. The large triangular taillights sit completely on the rear fenders, separated by a wide trunk lead with a chrome strip and the Emgrand badge placed at the center. The bumper is tall and practical with reflectors positioned low on each corner. It's not a daring design, but it feels honest and well structured, a confident step for a brand that was still learning its global language. The dashboard of the Emgrand7 is designed with simplicity and symmetry in mind. The instrument cluster features two large analog gauges with a blue lit digital display between them, clear and easy to read. In the center, a multimedia unit sits neatly below two horizontal air vents, framed with silver trim that adds a modern touch. There is a small digital screen placed on top of the center console, showing the time and temperature. A simple detail, but one that gives the cabin a more complete and refined feel. Below the main screen, three rotary knobs handle the climate control, keeping everything functional and straightforward. The steering wheel with the bold Geely badge at the center feels solid and slightly thick, giving a confident grip. Overall, it's a clean, driver-friendly design. Practical, balanced, and proof of how Geely was slowly mastering the language of modern car interiors. Compared to rivals in Iran at the time, the Emgrand7 offered surprisingly decent features. One of the features was side airbags, which was rare in Iran in 2012. The launch of Emgrand7 was backed by big advertising campaigns, but the real buzz came from word of mouth. Many Iranians were told that the car shared its platform and even its engine with older Toyota Corolla models. A story that was completely false, yet it stuck. And even today, you'll find Iranian websites repeating this claim. In fact, the Emgrand7 was built on Geely's own FE platform and powered by Mitsubishi Drift engines. This particular version of Emgrand7 in Iran has a 1.8-liter engine, producing 137 horsepower, paired with either a manual or an automatic gearbox. Geely sold the Emgrand7 in Iran from 2012 to 2015, with the hatchback version briefly available between 2013 and 2014. The car's story in Iran didn't end because of its design or performance. It ended because of weak support. Spare parts were scarce, after-sales services was poor, and the local importer made mistakes in pricing and strategy. These reasons were widely reported in Iranian media, but we never got an official statement from Geely or its partner. Meanwhile, brands like Chery built strong dealer networks and stayed active. Geely simply failed to keep pace. That's why the Emgrand7 faded quietly, even though it had the potential to succeed. And here is the irony. At the time, the Emgrand7 cost around double its international price. That means around $20,000. Today, a 10-year-old Emgrand7 in Iran has the price tag of around $5,000. Meanwhile, Geely itself hasn't stopped growing. In neighboring markets, their brand new cars now start from just $12,000. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. Please do subscribe to my channel. I will see you soon.